Life has been really crazy recently, but I thought I would update you guys on how decluttering is going and what I've gotten rid of for Project Pan so far. So I started off this project with 350 products, and at the end of my last video, I got rid of only 2 things, but that leaves us with 348 products. I used this shower balm, as well as this combo shampoo conditioner, and these Dead Sea lotions. I also used this Burberry perfume sample. This was all while getting ready for brunch with my friends. We ended up going to Cafe Alma, which was so good. I used this face mask that I kind of feel like didn't do anything, as well as these other perfume samples that I had. This was on Valentine's Day, so we went to Paris Bakery Cafe and to Seoul Korean Barbecue. I used another perfume sample. I love this Clinique moisturizer I had, as well as this Origin skin serum. Those are definitely going to be repurchases. I added this Milk Kush mascara, even though I said I wasn't including makeup, but this was all to go visit Trevor at Miami University, which was beautiful. Okay, ignore the really harsh lighting right now. I'm in the bathroom, but I'm getting ready for my friend's birthday party, and I found this little face mask that I had for a while. These were super trendy years ago, honestly, but I bought a bunch of them. So I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. See how it looks in 20 minutes. Okay, it's going 20 minutes. This was supposed to peel off, but it's not really coming off easily. Maybe put it on too thick in the middle. I use Wild deodorant. It has a lot less packaging that's thrown away that's plastic, which I really like. And it's also one of the few that has sensitive skin formulas. So I just finished up the sensitive cotton deodorant, and the new scent that I'm putting into my deodorant case is this cola sensitive formula. Then I got coffee and went to a bookshop with some of my friends. It has this really cute children's area. I had these blind dates with a book, which I did for my book club. I used a travel shampoo and conditioner that I had from traveling to different hotels. And then I used the rest of this conditioner from Monday Moisture. I really liked this conditioner, but I just thought it was a little bit overpriced, so I don't think I'd get it again. I also used this serum, which I loved, from Lancome. And I finally used the rest of this Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast lotion. So that felt like a really big accomplishment. Then I finished up the last of this Prada sample perfume that I had. It was okay. And I went to Half Price Books to pick up the next book club book. I used a hyaluronic acid sheet mask, but honestly it was so old that it was just not sticking to my skin at all, so it was kind of a dud. I finished up this Disco Tree whipped cream from Fortune Cookie Soap. And I tried yet another face mask. And again, these were just so old that they were not sticking to my face. It was more motivation to use these things when they're good and not hold on to them forever, because it just did not work as intended. But I was getting ready to go to the Aronoff Center to see Chicago, and it was so nice seeing it in person. And then it was April. I used the rest of this Estee Lauder makeup removal. I didn't include it in my initial count, so I'll be adding this on later. And some toothpaste that wasn't in my initial count either. And these were my empties for that month. I used another conditioner, another travel one. And I know I didn't include makeup in my initial video, but I wanted to include how many of these makeup items were dried up by the time I got around to using them. I was waiting for what felt like the right time to wear this type of makeup, this glittery eyeshadow and purple mascara, but then it just ended up being a waste because I never ended up using them at all. So it was just more motivation to use these things while I can, and to not buy too many to where I just hold on to them forever. Then I finished up my Vanilla Royale perfume, and it was Easter, so we made these really cute sourdough loaves in the shape of Easter bunnies, and we got to spend time with the family. Then I finished my Pistachio Yum sample perfume from Kalani. And the Jimmy Choo Man Ice. I picked up my wedding dress this day, and the shop had a really cute miniature version of their shop on display. And then my mom and I went to Revolving Sushi, which she had never been, so it was really fun. The next day, I went to this chocolate and coffee shop with one of my friends from nursing school. And we went to a bookshop that had this adorable little puppy as well. The next day, I used the rest of my Victoria's Secret Tease sample perfume. Then Trevor had a presentation that we went to at Miami, and then finished off these makeup wipes. That weekend, we went to the Asian Food Festival downtown. I got a spicy chicken bulgogi bowl from Soko Sushi. We went to Pacific Bowls and got these birria bao buns. Then we got boba at Little Boy John, and pork gimbap. It was so hot we had to get popsicles. Then these burrito tacos from Lalo, Korean corn dogs, more bubble tea, a snowball, and candied fruit. So I actually started out this project with 352 things, with the 2 that I added later on. At the end of my first video in December, I used 2 things. At the end of January, I used 6. At the end of February, I used 6 as well. At the end of March, I used 10. And then at the end of April, I used 8. So I'm down to 320 products. As the project goes on, my numbers might go down a little just because I'm going from using more of the trial size products that I have to the full size products that I have, but I still think I am being intentional with what I'm using, and that'll make this way easier. We have started cleaning up the garden and planting seeds, so the next few videos will probably be more garden centered if you're looking forward to that. Thanks for watching.